Good Friday morning, pipe smokers. I'm off for the holiday weekend. I took Tuesday off as well, so I got a nice 5-day stretch. I'm going out on the boat tomorrow with my wife and the grandkids Saturday, so I'm making this video today, Friday, because I won't be out in the shop working tomorrow. I have to apologize. Last week, I had screwed up on the Pipe Force blends. I had said that was Pipe Force blend number 1. It was not. I don't know. It's Pipe Force blend number 6 is the one I smoked last week. The woody tangy mixture, select Virginia leaf with the stove Catarini, dark fired Kentucky St. James Perique. I have to be honest, after I started smoking this, over halfway through the bowl, it's actually started to get better after the second half of the bowl. And that's usually the opposite for me. It's usually the second half of the bowl is where all the dawdle is, and it's, you end up dumping some out at the end. But so just to correct that, I will make sure I change that on my video description as well. The one I'm going to be smoking today is Pipe Force Episode 2. Oh, and by the way, I let these every bag, I took the tobacco out of every bag and I let them sit for over 24 hours out here in the shop. So they are dried out now completely. Pipe Force Blend 2, a mellow sweet mixture of bright red and stove Virginias offer the exceptional base for smoky Latakia, floral Kentucky, spice of stove Catarini, and the ambrosial berry and spice of Catarini Perique. The result is a harmony of perfect flavor and perfect balance. Let me get my pipe packed and I'll get them on a start. All right, and we're back. Like I said, I'm not gonna deliberately bash a company or anything like that, but again, this one is terrible. This one's worse than the last one. This one has absolutely no flavor at all. And mind you, this is first thing in the morning. I don't eat nothing first. All I'm doing is drinking straight black coffee. This has no taste at all except hot air. I don't get it. I do not understand why they put all this money into marketing and advertising and not worry about a quality product. If you can get anything else out of this, you let me know. This one's Pipe Force Episode 2. I don't think I'm even going to review the rest of them. I was going to do them just to give me videos to talk about, because eventually I'm going to run out of tobaccos. I'm going to have to start revisiting ones that I've done years ago because I've done so many. I'm probably at like 300 now. Bright red stove Virginias, Placey Latakia, Kentucky. I don't know. If anybody else has had any of these yet, let me know if you've liked any of them. Be honest. Just because I like something you might like, or I don't like, Nobody's going to shoot you if you say you love them. They're completely dried out now. There's just hardly any flavor taste at all. Smoking this in one of my own pipes. If you've watched my videos, I've talked about it before. I've made some Group 3 Dunhill copy pipes. I keep a bunch of them out here in the shop. This is one of my longer ones. Look at it. I got an overwhelming response about the morta last week. And by the way, I'm still playing catch up with comments as well. I'm still like 2 weeks behind, but I will answer each and every comment. I bought a bunch of morta. For those of you who've never seen it before, I'll show you what it looks like. And what's really neat and unique about this stuff, obviously it doesn't ghost your pipe like briar can. This is like meerschaums or cobs, basically. You can't ghost these things. You do have to be careful with them. You can't get them too hot. But these things are carbon dated up to 5,000 years old. I just brought a handful of them out this morning. I have more out in my tobacco cellar in the house. This is what they look like. That's roughly about 2 inches wide and about 6 inches long, give or take. And they're a lot more expensive than briar, as most of you should know. But what I'll do, some of these I'll make one pipe out of one sometimes, but usually I will try to cut the block in half, which most people do, and I'll get 2 pipes out of one block for the most part. I really like working with this stuff. It does make a mess, but it's very nice to turn on the lathe. I do my wood turning by hand. I have a metal lathe, as you can see, but I also have 2 wood lathes, and I like turning by hand myself. And it's a lot more smoother and softer than the briar. It does make a mess though. And when I first started working with that stuff many years ago, when I started cutting it on my bandsaw, the whole shop just smelled like a rose. I've got like a strong, flowery rose smell. It was really pretty unique. But anyway, I'm gonna run, like I said before, I run batches at a time. I'm gonna run a few batches, a couple weeks of mortar pipes, and I'll get back to some briar, and maybe I'll go to some olive wood. I'm done rambling. If you've had any of these, leave your comments below. You might really like them. Since Thursday night was basically my Friday night, I went to a local casino last night and took a cigar with me, had a good time. I was there for about 3 hours. I didn't lose too much, so I did lose, but I didn't lose too much and had 3 hours of fun, so that was nice. This one's fairly smooth on the retrohale. It's, like I said, it's dry, it smokes really good, but there's just no taste. I said I'm off until next Wednesday. I'll be making another video this week, and I'm gonna have another giveaway as well. Some of that stuff that I got in from the Ohio Pipe Show, I'm gonna give out. And also maybe some of them tobaccos that I had taken to the Ohio Pipe Show that I never got around to bringing down to the tables. I'll give some of that stuff away. We'll see here coming up. I had a nice Roma Craft cigar last night over at the casino. I could definitely see me taking this and having it at work at like lunchtime or something like that, but there's just not a lot of flavor. I'm done rambling enough. I'll be back Sunday or Monday with another vid. Hope everybody has a great holiday weekend. Talk to you boys and girls later.